I've got my Infusion smoker out, which is a pressure cooker, so you're going to infuse the smoke into it. I'm going to be smoking some soup bones. I'm just getting set up. I'll be doing this outside on the balcony, but just getting set up inside the house to show you which chips will go into here. And then we just fill that up. Okay, the tray's full. You just put the lid on it. Alright, it keeps all that sealed. And then I have my rack. And I have different shelves. And I'll show you. We're going to set this up. Got a special item I want to make. A beef barley soup. And I'm doing some pre-prep work to make the broth extra special. Alright, I've got stewing beef and my beef soup bones. Just sea salt, ground peppercorn, just simple. I'm going to set it up. My bowl. And here, being near the chips, yeah, there'll be a little bit of burning because it's so close, but it's on the bone, and that's fine. I will, with having the lid here and no wood chips out, should be gather some juices, because I am going to hot smoke this, high pressure it, so it's going to infuse the smoke in. Now I have my stewing beef. I'm just going to cut it up into smaller pieces, just small soup size pieces, and I'm going to smoke this as well. Okay, all the meat's in. I've just put some sea salt and black peppercorns on, ground them on. And this is when I'll go outside to the balcony. We'll continue filming out there. Out on the balcony, as you can see, I also have another type of smoker, my little Chief and my little charcoal barbecue. Okay, we are going to do a hot smoke. And we are going to do it 30 minutes. Hot smoke. Get it to go up properly. Yeah, we're 9 minutes in to the 30-minute hot smoke. Infusion barbecue pressure smoker. And that is the smoke off my hickory chips. Little steps that are always worth time, because you make things better, improved, unique. Gives you a boost in depth. So I thought I'd go over why I'm making the soup that I'm making today. I got this for Christmas from my beautiful granddaughter. It was part of a school fundraiser, and she knows Papa loves to make soup. So it's old-fashioned beef barley soup mix. So I took a look at it. And as you'll see earlier, I'm already prepping up some beef cubes, stewing beef, and beef soup bones from a cow I recently got. So I thought, okay, let's see what's in the directions. In a large pot, brown 1 to 2 pounds of hamburger with chopped onion. Worcestershire sauce is optional. Well, I'm using stewing beef that I got. It's stewing beef instead of ground beef. And of course, we're going to add these contents. And it says diced tomatoes, some chopped carrot and celery. It's all optional. Of course, I am going to put fresh vegetables in for 2 hours after that. Seasoned salt and pepper. But it was the ingredients I was starting to get interested in, right? What's in it? Beans, barley. Okay, I don't have barley at home, or lentils. Some soup base. I have some beef stock. Got wheat, sugar, canola oil, cornstarch, onion powder, beef extract, and spices and blah blah blah, right? But then it got interesting. Dried vegetables, carrots, potato, onion, green peppers, red peppers, your onion, your herbs and spices. Perfect. Yes, I am going to use this soup mix, but I'm going to make a big pot of soup. I'm going to use this as a base, because all those items, like your dehydrated vegetables and everything, I'm putting fresh in. So I'm going to boost this soup up, but this is what gave me the idea, and it looks like this is going to be an awesome soup if I made it just the way it was. But I'm just going to make some changes. Like it said, optional. Add some of the fresh vegetables. Of course, I'm going to. But it's also, I want to get a boost of flavor. It's what I'm doing to the beef first. My stewing beef. I'm smoking it in hickory. Just the salt and pepper on it. And then I'm also doing the soup bones. This is done in a hot smoke. So I'm going to sear in some nice flavor that I'm going to boil into this pot. And broth makes a big thing to soup. And I always say it's always worth the time, the little extra steps. I love it. I love it. It's creative, and you get rewarded at the end. Okay, well, everything's smoking and infusing out on the balcony. I'm continuing in the kitchen. I've got out the potatoes, just cutting them up. Remember, always soak in water. Gets the starch out of the potato, not the flavor I'm looking for in the soup or fries or anything. Always important to soak. So I'll do that. Got a couple onions, celery, carrots. I'm going to just chop it all up nice and small. I'm going to get the soup pot going, water, and the process started to making this nice soup. Awesome. Okay. My 30 minutes is more than past. No problem. It's been sitting under pressure. I'm going to do a slight check. Pressure's gone as expected. I'm going to take a peek. Beautiful. Look at the steam coming out. It's flavor. I'm just going to take the top pieces off, take a peek at the soup bones, go from there. Just been taking some of the pieces out. It is ready to come into the house. We'll continue shooting video then. There's going to be some nice juice in here. Add to the broth. Every step matters. It's always worth the time. Alright. Carrots, onions, the different sweet peppers, celery, all nicely chopped. Potatoes been chopped. As you can see, the cloudiness of the water. I'll run this in the sink till that water's clear. And of course, some of the other ingredients. Some Worcestershire sauce, salt, pepper, brown gravy. Here is some beef fat. And I'm going to saute these vegetables in that. And I've brought in the smoked soup bones and stewing beefs. And a beautiful juice. And this will be ready for the soup pot. Just that alone is jumping with flavor for me. This is going to be good. I get excited. I enjoy this. It's fun. We'll just put some salt and pepper, rock salt, and the ground black pepper on the vegetables as I'm sauteing them. Put in a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Cooking with the vegetable. Alright, rendering this very nicely. And what I'm putting next is, I want it a strong smoking. that soak into the vegetables. Next step. Very nice. Alright, give that a few minutes. Boiled up some water just for it starts off hot. Add some more. Just come to give a check. Oh, the aroma. The unique aroma. Gotten the soup bones to break apart, and then I'll be picking them out after. But I've intentionally not added the browning gravy mix to this, because I want to see this transform. The color of the broth change. I know what this means, the flavor. I didn't want to hide it. I want to see how it's transforming. What I see in it. We still have the soup mix to add. But I'm letting this just boil for the day. I could have pressured. Another way you can do this, I could have pressure cooked also the bones and made a stock up that way, similar to the way I did the smoking. I was able to get some stock there. I could have continued the process in the house with the Instant Pot and use their pressure cook mode. Anyways. Yeah, I've removed the soup bone, as you can see, it broke down, and I was able to get the fat pieces out. A lot of flavor out of that. Soup is cooling down. The stock, I'm going to call it right now. Just as it does, there's some fat, of course. I'm just skimming it off, and I'll do that for a little bit. Sit and relax, and then we're going to move forward. Just before we do that, I want to skim off the vegetables. I just want some of this broth because of the smoked beef and the soup bones and the vegetables. So I've got a smoked beef and vegetable stock. I will be adding water to this soup, as I'm adding the soup mix now, and then the beef browning beef. But what I'm doing with this will be a gravy. I love poutine. I do have some fries. This is my stock to make a gravy with. Already starting with great flavor. Okay. Brought the soup back to a boil, my broth back to a boil. I've skimmed off some of the fat. Time to put in the old-fashioned beef barley soup mix to my already awesome tasting broth. This is going to be good. I like the idea of a soup mix. I don't carry all these items. This is quite all the spices. Here comes the flavor. Additional. Yes, indeed. Add in some more water, because this is going to simmer for a couple hours. I'm not done. Nice big pot of soup. Get the last of it. All the goodness. Alright. Loving the color. I don't even need to add any gravy browning mix, beef browning. I like the color. We'll just see how it goes. Time to turn it down. And 2. It's time to simmer. Gravy time. Alright, just a quick gravy. Got my water. Cornstarch. A heaping thing of beef. There you go, gravy. Stick to your fries gravy. Alright, shut that off. It's done. Keeps coming. Very full soup. Beautiful. I was making this a little gravy. Added some salt and pepper to it and water. Tasted it, and tasted the soup, and I've added some of this to the soup. So earlier I said I wasn't going to add any of the browning and that to it, so I have by adding this. And it is getting a beautiful color. Just been simmering. Alright, shut the soup off. It's still very, very warm. Time to put some in the taste pot. And I'll let this sit. And I'll put it in the fridge overnight. And put it away. Looks very, very good. Huh. The meat just melts in my mouth. Job well done, I say to myself. Very pleased. Thank you. Oh, very, very blessed. So pleased. Can't wait to share. God bless. More for the taste pot. It's worked out quite well. Not a weak soup.